I want to hereby apologize to anyone offended by the length of this episode. As you can probably tell, it is Sunday evening, and this episode will be premiering in mere hours from now. But I had to stick true to my word of uploading. For that, I'm sorry. Nature. It's wonderful. Well, hello everyone. I'm coming to you from beautiful Natureville in St. Paul. There is no such place. Welcome to episode 13, lucky number 13 of Story Sundays. So I'm here today to talk about the importance of nature. As a former ignorant member of today's youth, there was once a time where I did not believe in the power of nature. This was a couple years ago in the summer, and I was shopping at Target for who knows what. I was leaving the store, and it was raining out, so I was about to drive home. So I got in my car in the parking lot, and it was just pouring, and I hate driving in rain, especially when it's strong enough that you can't see out your windshield. It's terrifying, because you don't know if you're going to hit something or someone, and it's scary. So I waited for a little bit, and then the rain kind of died down. It was enough that I could see, and I felt safe enough to drive. I'm backing out of my space, and I see nothing in the parking lot. There's hardly any cars. The cars are all far away from me. For all intensive purposes, I'm good to go. I can just pick up and leave. And so I'm pulling out of my spot, and I'm turning left to leave the Target. But I'm looking right just to make sure nothing's coming. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hit something. I said a bunch of words that I'm not allowed to say on Story Sundays, but they were not pleasant. And I had no idea what had happened. And my first thought was, oh no, I hit another car. I mean, that couldn't have been because there weren't any cars nearby. So I stopped immediately and I got out and I didn't know what I was doing. And sure enough, I had plowed over one of the little trees that Target has in their parking lot. Just plowed right over it. I think it was safe to say it did not survive. So I plowed this thing over, and my first thought was, I'm just going to drive away. And I know, hit and run, but it wasn't a person, it was a tree. So I got in my car and I couldn't move. The tree was literally trapped under my car, and I just thought, oh no, what am I going to do? So a van drove past and saw that I couldn't move, and so they stopped to help me, and they got me free, and then I was able to keep on driving, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to stop and go in and tell someone or whether to just leave. So, not wanting to get in any sort of trouble or anything, I fled the scene. Environmental police, I hereby admit to murdering a tree and fleeing the scene of the crime. You may lock me up as needed, and I apologize. Well, thanks for joining us here on Story Sundays. I'm Matt Schock, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Just waiting for all these people to go by so I don't look like a total doofus. Hi, can you please not interrupt my show? Thank you. Oh, squirrel. I had plowed over one of the little trees that Target has in their parking lots. Fucking mosquito.